this is something we never thought about it, because if you remember when we were talking about OBJ during week 7 or 8, I assume, probably week 9, when 49ers played Rams and Matthew Stafford had this deep throw and OBJ was nowhere near the ball. There was an interception, and I literally trashed OBJ. I said, oh, what the hell he was doing, but he had a remarkable comeback. Uh, he basically proved me wrong that he wanted to play football, that he just needed a different environment to perform rather than the Browns. Now he's in a better environment. Do you think he's going to do better than Cooper Cup and be the guy, eventually have kind of an MVP level of performance as a receiver to take this win home?
I mean, sure he could. I don't know if he will. I think everybody's going to be all over Cooper Cup, but I think they got an answer for Beckham too. I don't know. I think Cup's going to get his 100. I think OBJ will probably get maybe close to 100. You know what I mean? I don't know. And he could have a like 170-yard game. You know what I mean? So it's a coin flip. You know what I mean? But I think he'll be under 100. But Cooper Cup will be plus 100, maybe even plus 130.
Yes. I think especially against the 49er games, Cooper Cup, he tried everything, not catching deep balls, like catching the balls underneath and getting some crucial yards after the catch. I think he converted a crucial 3rd and 10 during the late fourth quarter that allowed them to come back. So yes, I think both these guys are important, and they have some other guys as well. Number 86, they are tight end.
If OBJ had the attention to detail and the dedication that Cooper Cup did, we wouldn't be talking about Cooper Cup.
True. That's true.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But yes. So before we go on to the next topic, I'll just throw in a random question now. Given all that we have seen from these two teams, now one of the attitudes that Bengals have is that they just keep hanging on. They refuse to give away. They refuse to give up. On the other hand, Rams, a good team, they can jump into a lead early, a big lead. That's what they did against 49ers. That's what they did against Tampa Bay. But sometimes they take the foot off the gas, make mistakes, and allow the other team to come back. Once it did cost them, other time they were lucky. Do you think that it can happen again, that for some reason Rams have that tendency just to give away a good situations and allow other team to come back?
I don't know if they really take their foot off the gas and if it's just lose the momentum. Or maybe they don't take their foot off the gas, but the players kind of get complacent and they start mailing it in. You know what I mean? That, to me, that's different than taking the foot off the gas, because taking the foot off the gas is a conscious thing. You know what I mean? It's like saving players, this and that. Being complacent, you don't know you're doing it until you look up in the third, fourth quarter and go, oh shit, they're back in this. Oh, I gotta go. And it's like, oh wait, I haven't been going for 2 quarters now. Uh-oh. Like maybe I'm the reason they're close. Uh-oh. Now I gotta play with some intensity. And it's really hard to get back to that level, especially when the other team's got that momentum, that feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
I think Yes,
Tyron
that's kind
Matthew,
of a mental
Tyron
thing
Matthew
too.
got mentally taken out of the Super Bowl last year by Tom Brady. It wasn't
Yes,
anything physical. It was something mental. It was said, and then something happened. Maybe threw the ball his way. I can't remember what happened, but it mentally took him out of the game. So if that can be the thing, you can't ever mentally not be trying to be on the edge and grind that axe.
yes, yeah. I think that's a very interesting thing because I personally have experienced this. I mean, once we were playing inter-university back in Sri Lanka, the quarterfinal game, we were the favorites to win that game. Went there, we were relaxed, we scored, so we were leading 1-0, and suddenly other team scored. Then everything changed. They kept attacking. They kept attacking. They were the better team eventually because we dominated the game for like maximum, let's say, 1/3 of the game. After that, it was the other team. We were shocked and we didn't know. Even to this date, I can't explain what actually happened. Only thing I know, they scored. After that, we were under pressure. I was actually praying for the game to finish because we can go to penalty shootout because that's where we have the advantage. So the same thing can might happen to Rams because if even for a moment they think like, okay, we have this ring now, something can happen. So they have to play for that 60 minutes to make sure that you have that ring for sure. Technically, you
Yeah,
have that ring.
it's
So
all about that. Like
yes,
there's no way. Like you can win by mailing the last part of the game in, but the other team has to be totally demoralized and crushed. You know what I
yes,
mean? So yeah,
yes,
if you've got any sort of a competitor that you're playing against, that's not going to be any sort of a thing for them. You know what I mean?
yeah, yes. That's the thing. Because if the other team is happy, okay, we just got here. That's a big, huge achievement for us. Then yes, but if the other team is like, no, 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 we are not done yet. We are going to get you, whatever, whatever. Then you can't relax at all.
Jimmy Johnson, as Jimmy Johnson said, the coach of the Miami Hurricanes, pour it in them and don't let them up. Ryan, I expect you to be on Waruna's next cricket show. LOL. Well, now,
We are going to do
maybe
that.
maybe not on the next interview, but I will definitely be coming in there. He will be teaching me cricket. We'll be doing
Yes,
some videos that'll be entertaining for you, and I'll still be able to get it, and you'll be able to get it if you don't know. But yes, it will be coming.
yes.
I have
So
no issue
let's
with running up a score. I can defend winning. I can't defend losing. Yes, I have no issues running up scores. Not especially not in the Super Bowl. People get paid or paid a lot of money to go to and see those tickets. People paid a lot of money to get their commercials aired. You know what I mean? Let's make it a banger. I don't care if it's one sided. I don't care if it's like I want to see football. Like if it's one sided, I want to see miraculous catches, pass, runs. I want to see, you know, I want to see an NFL team go up against a high school team. If it's going to be lopsided, let's do that.
yes. I think I do really agree with what Kim said over here because I talked a lot about Josh Allen's performance against Patriots. Why I like that was that 47-10 score that gave emotional trauma to Patriots fan, brain damage, long-term damage. Because it was like, okay, you gave us hell for a long time with Brady. See what you are going to get now for next 3 to 4 years, maybe next 10 years. We don't care whether Bill Belichick is the greatest coach of NFL all time. We don't give a shit. It's our time now. If we have to, I mean, I think it's like, let's say the game is 90 minutes, then they would have gone to score 100 points. They would still going to score that's the mentality that team had. I really like it. So yes, if Rams are going to do that, I want them to do it because then you can send that message to others. We are not going to take anything for granted. We are going to come at each and everyone, whether it's the best team, whether it's the weakest team in the league. We don't care. We are going to treat each team the same way.
Yeah, that's dumb. Thoughts on Willis not making the Hall of Fame? I thought he was a sure shoe-in. The only reason why he wasn't able to play longer was because of a stupid injury. That man was a beast. Warren?
Yes, I mean, I don't have to add anything
Yeah.
about the greatness of the man. So let's move on to our next topic.